Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we'd have a bit of a look into the court cases with Harry. He's just lost one in the UK. He's just lost a hearing anyway that would have taken him to trial or had a judicial review of the Home Office's rebuttal when he wanted to pay for private security. So we're going to have a look at that. We're going to have a look if he's going to pay the fees back to the UK government. We're also going to have a look into how he thinks the court cases are going, how Meghan thinks the court cases are going, and because they're a throuple now, we're going to have a little look into Doria as well. So yeah, we're going to be having a look into that. We're going to start off by looking into if there's any payments coming with regards to him being out of pocket for the court case. So we shall have a look into that, see if he has to pay anything back. We are so we're going to be using the Tarot Grand Luxie, and that is the one which is a nice tarot deck, to be honest, and then we shall take it from there. We'll look at Harry in the court cases, what he's trying to achieve, and then Meghan in the court cases, what she wants to achieve, and then we're going to look at Doria right at the end. So let's have a look and see how this is going to go for Harry versus the UK government paying the funds. Three of Wands, people not working well together, people being disruption overseas. There is obviously the overseas duo. There's a lot of frustrations and anger and things not going the way. I feel like Harry would even try and attempt to get this judgment overturned somehow, even though he cannot. It's been ruled that he physically cannot. He is really frustrated by this. Two of Swords there. He is weighing things up, and he went in thinking he had the fair chance, but judgment has come down against his side with the Two of Swords. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, and then we have the King of Wands underneath. I feel like he's really going to come out and say something about security, inheritance, and just basically say stuff. He's doing this not only for himself, he's doing this for the future spares. So he's going to try and invert the way that it's looked at the case. He's not going to say it's a secure, he's going to turn around and basically say that this could affect Charlotte and Louis in the future, and George and their relationships and all that kind of stuff. So with the Page of Cups in reverse there, he is trying to do it, but don't get me wrong, don't get this twisted. This is a man who is getting it blown out of proportion in his mind. He's tried to do a trick with saying he'd pay for the security. He thinks he's onto a winner here. He thinks he's trying to do something. I don't think he thought it would go the way it has, though. Yeah, definitely there with the Eight of Swords leaving the situation. He thought he was onto a winner. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Moon. The Three of Coins. And the Seven of Swords. Well, I don't see him having to pay straight away. I feel like he's tried to pull a massive trick. Look at all the swords energy. I feel like there is something to do with the strategy going forward. They're going to try a different strategy. There's going to be some more disruption. There's going to be some more coldness coming out. I feel the Ace of Swords, like I said, he is trying to, there will be some frustrations there. He wants to start a new legal bid. He wants to intellect this whole, there wants to be a new start of a legal bid. So I feel with regards to receiving any payout or any money, or him having to pay any fees to the government for court costs, etc., pay back because the government is funded by the taxpayers, so pay it back to the public purse. I feel like he is going to try and stop that. There is some frustrations there. There is going to be some stopping with that. He is going to try it. He is going to try it. We have got the Moon there. He is wanting it to work. This whole situation, it's just going to make him look worse. And he doesn't realize this at the minute. This whole legal thing, all of these court cases, at the end of it, it is going to make him look worse than it already does. I mean, his popularity is already at an all-time low. They just, if you're watching this into the future, this is just a week gone after the car chase debacle in New York. And him and his wife are very much not seen as great. Now, I really feel like they're going to get frustrated. They are getting badly advised, or he's getting, but we're going to look into that, because there's three main players in that marriage. There is Doria and there is Meghan. I don't think we are, oh yeah, and Harry. I don't think he is prepared to get exposed the way he's going to get exposed, because we have the moon upright around him, and the moon, of course, it brings out our subconscious, the shadow side of ourselves, the things we'd rather not have exposed to the world, our deepest, darkest thoughts. And it can be, you know, it can be on the wrong side of the law as well, to put it in YouTube terms, if you know what I mean. And he does not want that. That is around him. He is not around good people. This is not a good energy. He is not coming out of somewhere. This is the King of Wands under it. There is this strategy with this. There is this take entitlement. Let's have a look and see how he's doing. Now, we're using the Mushroom Midnight Magic Tarot, it's called, and it's got mushrooms on it. The Seven of Swords there in the future as well. I just want to go back to that and just say that all of this stuff is showing to you, if you're a reader, or you're just a little bit, he's going to get more exposed. This is more exposure. All of this has to come out. All of this is, it's going to burst forward. Now, we have got here the Midnight Mushroom Tarot, as I said, and we are having a good shuffle. And let's have a look and see what Harry wants to do with all these court cases. There's the Ace of Cups in reverse. He feels like Spirit is connecting to him. He feels like his mother is talking to him and getting him to go at the press, because we've got two aspects with this. The Ace of Cups, of course, in reverse, it can mean hedonism. It can mean spirit. When I'm reading on Harry, Ace of Cups in reverse comes through, and I know that he thinks he's connected to his mother in spirit. That's just because I've read on these people for years. The Ace of Cups in reverse is showing me, to me as a reader, he is thinking he is in contact with his mother when he actually isn't. I don't know what he's in contact with, but it is not his mother. We have got the Ace of Swords crossing over, of course. This is all about righting the wrongs that he feels that have been done to his mother. So you've got all of the stuff with the press. And then you've got all of the stuff with regarding protection. Because his mother, it was actually her who didn't want the protection. She lost her HOH, but she still had protection. She thought they were in league with Charles. She didn't want them, Diana. And it's just mad to me that he's just yeah. We have got the King of Swords in reverse above, and we have the High Priestess in reverse underneath. So the King of Swords, of course, is what's known about this. We know he's not kind of coming from a place of happiness and wealth, and this is just him retaliating, and he'll use whatever legalese, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, whatever legal stuff to get at people. With the High Priestess in reverse underneath, of course, there we have got some a female aspect. I feel like there is some very, 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 very negative and untoward stuff going on with regards to the energy around Harry, as in vibrational energy, as in spirit. People have really done a job on him. I think poison goes where it's welcome, but yeah. So we've got the Page of Swords coming in. The Page of Swords, of course, going into this, it's all gossip, conjecture, riled up, tit for tat energy coming in. And this is what this is all about. This is his grievances. He has had his grievances amplified because of the people who surround him, thinking that he's speaking to Diana in spirit. When I'm not saying Diana doesn't go and see him, but I don't think he's aware of it. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying, of course she does, of course she loves him, it's her son, but that doesn't mean she signs off on everything he does. I mean, that's not how spirit works. Let's have a look. The Magician as well. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles and Death. Okay. I really feel this is going to burn some further bridges with his father. There's something coming out with this. This is into the future. We have got the Death card, and the Death card was coming up before. You know, this is the burning away the old life. Now, I don't know, I'm not quite sure how he's going to do it, but we have got the Page of Wands in reverse. So this is a very angry, swiping, I want to correct the record, I want to go on and say these X, Y, and Z, especially around his court cases. So I'm guessing he's going to have a rough time, especially with the government one. The Magician in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. What's on his mind? I think there is a definite dabbling in the occult, in magic. I do feel like some has well been used on him, and I feel like he's getting into it now. He is getting into the dark arts. He's trying to make sense of the word by using magic and by using spirituality in a sense. So he's trying to kind of control the world and manage the world with that. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse there. What's surrounding him? He wants the easy way. He doesn't want this money he feels entitled to, this money that he's suing the Sun Group newspapers for, which is like the News of the World one as well, the Mirror Group newspapers and the Daily Mail, and they're all three separate cases, as well as the two separate cases with regard to bodyguards and IPP. He feels like entitled to it. Now, if he wins the International Protected Person status, his family's, his life, he's got pay protection from whatever government. So he's in the US at the minute. So if his family resides in the US and stays in the US, they will be paid for by the US taxpayer. Say if they went to Germany and lived in Germany, the same thing. It would be paid for by the German taxpayer. If it came back to the UK, he would be paid for by the British public. So it is just one of those things. It would be the American public, the British public, whoever, but this is security that he doesn't have to pay for. And I feel like, from when I did a reading the other day, I feel like this was a kind of his way of trying to call bluff and do some big power moves, was the that statement that he would pay for them. He would pay for them. And the government turned around and went, well, you can't do that, because then anyone could pay for it. You know, you could get some oligarch from somewhere just coming and flushing on in and buying a load of protection and getting street shot down and everything. So there is that. So I feel like he doesn't know what he's into. I feel like he thinks this is part of his mission. He's trying to make sense of everything. He's going to get very angry about it. He's going to use this stuff with his children, especially around IPP, and stuff around Archie with regards to the press as well. And the Death card is like burning everything away, getting rid of everything. Let me have a look and see what Megan has in mind for him, and then we're going to look at Doria. Megan thinks about all of this. What does Megan think of all of this? All of these cases. The Emperor. Okay, so this is very much trying to get, I don't know, build a separate court from King Charles. We've got King Charles coming in straight away with that Emperor card, that patriarchy energy. It's definitely trying. I feel like this could, well, see what's crossing it. The Ace of Cups. Okay, so she's leaning into the, why am I getting shown King Charles and Princess Diana here? What is this? Strength in reverse. Okay. So the Two of Pentacles is trying to balance, keep everything going. I feel like this is, you know, it's just doing with work-life balance. The Strength in reverse, I feel like she is putting out stories with regards to them being separated. And we've got cruelty underneath. Interesting. Two wanted to come out. Okay, fair enough. Something with the kids, the family, inheritance, the Queen of Wands. We're going to get Megan 4.0 or 5.0, 10.0, 11.0, whatever it is now. But the cruelty underneath, the Nine of Swords, the work, okay. She is going to turn around and say that this time caused her a lot of stress. So she doesn't mind him going out and doing this. She is basically going to turn around and say there's a lot of stuff gone on with regards to King Charles and Princess Diana. And I know this, and it's damaged Harry, and the loss of the Harry's damaged. And Harry basically was a lot like his father and had a, basically she's going to try and make out that Harry's got some kind of like mental, I mean, we know he's not well, we know he does all this stuff, but she's going to let him be more, allegedly, I've got to say that, but she's going to let him be more kind of mad in public. She wants everybody to think of Diana and Charles and that whole relationship in relation to this. She wants everybody to remember how stressed and anxious she was. Queen of Wands, and then we've got a look at me, I'm wonderful, and stuff to do with being a mom and the kids, and she wants to be ever so wholesome and all of these kind of things, but it's just really strange. That energy is really strange. She's working on it with other people, though. That could all be the King of Wands underneath them. I don't know who he is. Queen of Pentacles as well surrounds her. Doria is a Pentacles. Doria would be Pentacles because she is, of course, a Virgo. And this is all about control. To control of the situation. She's stitching Harry up really good with this. The Five of Swords in reverse there. I mean, at the end of the day, it's partly his fault as well. He shouldn't have got into be going into the more kind of darker aspects of life, but he really is getting yeah. Everything could be revealed. We've got the Five of Swords in reverse there, and we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse there. So this is trickery, illusion, lies. It is moving the goalposts, taking the things without seeing. And we've got the Death card there for Harry as well. So there's a burning of the bridges. This is something coming up that's going to be quite big towards the end of the year, between the end of the year and maybe 2024, maybe sooner. But Harry is going to do something stupid. Megan's here for it, though. For some reason. I don't know what it is. Remember when I said, like, earlier in, I don't know, coming up to the coronation, I said after the coronation they're going to do something big, they're going to do something stupid, and New York happened. Well, they're going to do something stupid again. I mean, I don't think it could be as big as New York, but I could be wrong. But they are going to do something stupid again. Okay, so let's see what Doria thinks of it. So this is part of the cards are saying to me, it is on an avenging strategy with Harry. Harry's not going to like the way his other court case goes with regards to the Home Office, and also Doria is around this energy, and Megan wants to basically, she's trying to get him to act a fool in public. I think she's putting those the Hanged Man in reverse. There's a little bit of impatience here from Doria. She's not feeling particularly grounded about all of this. Of course, you know, the Hanged Man is Odin of the World Tree, absorbing knowledge. It can well mean that she thinks she has got more knowledge and more understanding than she actually does. She thinks she's more in tune with things than she actually is. So she's 7 of Pentacles as well. Impatience regarding money. There's a lot of impatience here. 4 of Pentacles there, control. And underneath, the High Priestess. And underneath, Harry was the High Priestess in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse, of course, is all about being impatient, wanting your crop to come in, wanting your money to come in quicker than it's ready, or taking it too quickly. 4 of Pentacles is all about control, so there's a lot of control going on there. Temperance and balance. They have been desperately trying to kind of keep everything on the even keel, keep everything balanced. I feel like they try to keep Harry balanced. There's the Devil. There's the Queen of Cups. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Harry. And there's the 5 of Pentacles. So I wonder if she's actually going to end up on the outs from her daughter. It's interesting. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. She just needs some damn luck, guys. She just needs some damn luck. That's what she wants. That's what she's after. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Devil is surrounding her and what is on her mind. She wants the controls, this obsession. And the Queen of Cups surrounding this obsession. The Queen of Cups in reverse. She is basically using Diana's memory to try and coerce and control the situation. I feel she has a bigger role with keeping him kind of sedate and less angry, and not kind of like stomping around the mansion, throwing his toys around the pram, out of the pram, if you know what I mean. There is a definite feeling here that she is really in league. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They want to start something. This is all about money. This is all about, I feel like Megsy Baby has a strategy with regards to Harry in these cases. And with regards to Doria, she's part of it, but she does all the woo-woo stuff. She does all the kind of like stuff in the background, if you know what I mean. She definitely talks to him with regarding spirituality. She's definitely taking him down a different path, I feel, with regards to spirituality. The Queen of Cups is what's surrounding her. She's trying to bring in that whole Diana energy. She's trying to make him out to to seem that Diana is around him when she's not. I don't know what she's called him, but it's not that. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse there. She just feels like they need a little luck, and she's going to be trying to make that luck for them because she's obsessionally looking at it now. The Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse there. They're wanting cash. This is regarding the case. It's all about cash. This is all three of them. This is about cash. And for Harry, it's not only about cash, it's also about his basic. I don't think he's that motivated by cash, to be fair. I think his main motivation is avenging his mother's memory, and because he feels like his mother's spirit is talking to him. But as you can see from what I can see with the cards, I don't think that. I don't think the court case for the UK for the against the government's going to go well for him. I don't think many court cases are going to. There is a lot of swords energy, especially in the first spread of cards. We've got the High Priestess twice, once in reverse and the intentions for Harry, and once upright when we're talking about Doria. We kind of guess who that is. And the Devil in reverse as well. So, yeah. There is a lot of problems going forward. I see this is going to get more icky. It's going to get more strange. It's going to get weirder, and they're going to make bigger fools of themselves coming up. I feel with the Five of Pentacles, yeah, there might be come a point where they have to let it kind of all Doria and that have to. I don't know what. Let me pull another card just off the top. Six of Swords. Moving away. Let's have a look. Celebration. It's just. I think this is just the Hardham exit. I just really think that's what that's going to be. But that's what I see. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the cards. If there's anything you think I've missed, anything you want to add, I always appreciate your insights. Any readings you want me to do, I don't just do the royal family. I can do other people as well and do other things as well. I think I might be on live later today if you're about. It is the 25th of May, so it won't be. If it's the 26th of May, it won't be then. But you'll have missed it. And for those who don't like lives, I will, if there's a really good reading in the live, or if you want to share a little reading, I'll chop up the video for you and I'll make it into a short video for you as well. And yeah, that is it. Thanks for hanging around with my channel. Thanks for chilling out with me for a bit, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.